Welcome to my viewers and students. Here we will discuss linear equation in two variables. This is lesson 4 of class 9 CBSE curriculum. Now we have earlier discussed linear polynomial. A linear polynomial means degree of the variable is 1. Highest degree of the variable is 1. Say for example 2x plus 1, degree of variable is 1. 3z minus 8, degree of the variable z is 1. 8y plus 6, degree of the variable y is 1. Now when we convert a linear polynomial into an equation with right hand side 0, we convert this into an equation with right hand side 0. Similarly, this becomes an equation with right hand side 0. 8y plus 6 equal to 0, suppose. It becomes a linear equation in one variable. A linear equation in one variable can be written as ax plus b equal to 0, where a and b are real numbers and a not equal to 0. Here is ax means twice x, a means 2. Here 3z minus 8, 3 is coefficient, variable is z, a means 3, b means minus 8. Here 8y plus 6, 8 means a and 6 means b. Now, a linear equation in two variables can be written as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a and b are non-zero. Right? A and b are non-zero real numbers. Say for example, 2i of x plus 3y plus 1 equal to 0. This is a linear equation in two variables. Here, coefficient of x is 2, coefficient of y is 3, and variable which doesn't contain the constant which doesn't contain variable is 1. Similarly, 4x minus 3y plus 5 equal to 0, linear equation in two variables. Right? Now let's discuss one question here. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. Solution: suppose the cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. So notebook is costlier than pen. So let cost of pen is rupees x and cost of notebook is rupees y. Right? Now cost of notebook is twice the cost of pen. That means y equal to 2 times of x. Means notebook is 2 times costlier than the pen. So you can convert this into a linear equation in two variables. So we simplify this, y equal to twice of x. We transpose this term to the left hand side, minus twice x plus y equal to 0. Now it becomes a linear equation in two variables. That means we can imagine this in this format, twice x plus y plus 0 equal to 0. That means ax plus by plus c equal to 0. A means here minus 2, b means here coefficient of y is 1, c means here 0. So we convert this statement into a linear equation in two variables. Now let's do one more exercise. Express the following linear equations in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and indicate values of a, b and c in each case. Solutions. Now first question is twice of x plus 3y equal to 9.35. This implies twice of x plus 3y minus 9.35 equal to 0. Now it becomes a linear equation in two variables in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. A means here 2, b means here 3, c means here minus 9.35. Right? Second question is x minus 5y minus 10 equal to 0. This implies you can write it as 1 of x, 1 multiplied by x, plus minus 5 into y, ax plus by plus c minus 10 equal to 0. Now you compare this with standard form of linear equation in two variables, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So what is a here? 1, b minus 5, c equal to minus 10. Similarly, we can do this. Now let's do question number 4. X equal to 3y. This implies x minus 3y equal to 0. Transposing the term 3y to the left hand side. Now we can, this express as 1 multiplied by x, 1x plus ax plus by plus c you can write it here 0 equal to 0. So what is a here? 1, b equal to minus 3, c equal to 0. Right? Similarly, we can do this. Now let us consider here question number 6. 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Let's write it as 3 of x plus 0 multiplied by y plus 2 equal to 0. This is, we are writing it as a linear equation in two variables. Actually, it is a linear equation in one variable. Here only one variable is seen here, but we are trying to write it as a linear equation in two variables, like a equal to 3, b equal to 0, c equal to 2. But in definition of linear equation in two variables, a and b are not equal to 0. So this is not actually a linear equation in two variables. Still we are writing in this style ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Just we are comparing with this format, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Just we are comparing with this style. Now let's do one more exercise. Say number 7, y minus 2 equal to 0. You can write it as 0 multiplied by x plus 1 multiplied by y plus minus 2 equal to 0. Just we are writing in ax plus by plus c equal to 0 style. A equal to 0, b equal to 1, c equal to minus 2. This is also a linear equation in one variable, not a linear equation in two variables. Similarly, 5 equal to twice x. This implies that 5 minus twice x equal to 0. This implies that minus twice x plus 0 multiplied by y plus 5 equal to 0. So here a becomes minus 2, b equal to 0, c equal to 5. Right? Now let's discuss solution of a linear equation in one variable. Solution of linear equation in, here we'll discuss two variables. Discuss solution of linear equations in two variables. Earlier we have discussed solution of linear equation in one variable. Say for example, twice x plus 2 equal to 0. This is linear equation in one variable. Now value of the variable x for which left hand side and right hand sides are same, that value is called solution of this equation. So if you solve this equation, twice x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 1. Now x equal to minus 1 is the solution of this equation. If you put x equal to minus 1, 2 into minus 1 plus 2, minus 2 plus 2 equal to 0 equal to right hand side. That means for x equal to minus 1, left hand sides and right hand sides are same. So this value is called solution of this linear equation in one variable. Now let us consider this equation, twice x plus y plus say 1 equal to 0. This is a linear equation in two variable, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Here a means 2, b means 1, c means 1. Right? Now what is y here? Y can be written as minus twice x minus 1. Now say if x equal to suppose 0, then what would be y? Y equal to minus 2 into 0 minus 1. Answer is minus 1. That means if you put x equal to 0, you get y equal to minus 1. X equal to suppose 1, in that case y will be twice of 1 minus 1, that is minus 3. X equal to suppose minus 1, then what would be y? Y equal to minus 2 into minus 1 minus 1, that means 2 minus 1 equal to 1. X equal to 2, suppose, in that case y would be minus 2 into 2 minus 1 minus 5. X equal to minus 2, y equal to minus 2 into minus 2 minus 1, that means 3. Now you see, you can imagine infinitely many real values of x. In that case you will get infinitely many real values of y. That means a linear equation in two variables. A linear equation in two variables have infinitely many solutions, right? If you make a table here, these two variables x, y. So when x equal to 0, y equal to minus 1, x equal to 1, y equal to minus 3, x equal to minus 1, y equal to 1, x equal to 2, y equal to minus 5, x equal to minus 2, y equal to 3. So you can imagine unlimited number of the values of x, and then in that case you will get infinitely many solutions for y. So a linear equation in two variables have infinitely many real solutions. There are infinite numbers of real numbers, so you can consider infinite numbers of real values for x. In that case you will get infinite numbers of real values for y. So a linear equation in two variables have infinitely many solutions. Now let's discuss this. Which one of the following options is true and why? Y equal to 3x plus 5. It has unique solution, only two solutions, infinitely many solutions. Now you see, this you can convert minus 3x plus 5 plus y equal to 0. Minus 3x plus 5 plus y equal to 0. Transposing the term in the right hand side to the left hand side. This you can convert as minus 3x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. Now it becomes a linear equation in two variables. You can consider this as minus 3 into x plus 1 into y plus equal to 0. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Now a linear equation in two variables have infinitely many solutions, many real solutions. So answer is 3. This equation has infinitely many solutions. Now question number 2. Write 4 solutions for each of the following equation. Solution. Twice of x plus y equal to 7. We have to find 4 solutions for each of this equation. Now if you find y equal to 7 minus twice x, right? Now we have to find 4 solutions. Now if x equal to say 0, then what would be y here? Y equal to 7 minus 2 into 0, that means 7. So in tabular form, if you write here, so if x equal to 0, y equal to 7. X equal to suppose 1, in that case y equal to, what would be y? 7 minus twice of 1, that means 5. X equal to 1, y equal to 5, right? So now you can find other solutions without doing actual calculation. If you see x is, values of x are increasing by 1, if next value is 2, suppose, here values of y's are decreasing by 2, so 7 minus 2 equal to 5, 5 minus 2 equal to 3. Next suppose values of x is 3, 3 minus 2 equal to 1. without doing actual calculation you can check this, right? So we got 4 pairs of solutions for this linear equation. Similarly, suppose question number 2, this is pi x plus y equal to 9. Now y equal to 9 minus pi x. We have to find 4 pairs of solutions for this equation x, y. Now what is y if x equal to 0? If x equal to 0, y equal to 9 minus pi into 0, that means 9. So if x equal to 0, y equal to 9. If x equal to suppose 1, y equal to 9 minus pi into 1, 9 minus pi. If x equal to 1, 9 minus pi. If x equal to 2, y equal to 9 minus twice of pi. X equal to 2, 9 minus twice of pi. So if x equal to 3, y equal to 9 minus 3 pi, right? So we get 4 pairs of solution for this linear equation. Similarly, for the third equation, x equal to 4y. X equal to 4y. We have to find 4 pairs of solutions for this linear equation. X equal to 4y. Now, if you see y, when y equal to 0, what would be x then? X equal to 4 into 0 equal to 0. So when y equal to 0, x equal to 0. Y equal to suppose 1, x equal to 4 into 1 equal to 4. When y equal to 1, x equal to 4. Now can we do other solutions without actual calculation? Values of y's are increasing. So if it is 2, x is increasing by 4. 0 plus 4 equal to 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 3. 8 plus 4 is 12. 0 plus 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. So we got 4 pairs of solutions for this linear equation. Next we try to solve this question. Check which of the following are solutions of the equation x minus y equal to 4 and which are not. Now let's discuss this solution. We are given x minus twice y equal to 4. Now whether these values of real numbers are solution of this equation. Now when x equal to 0 and y equal to 2. 0, 2 means x equal to 0, y equal to 2. Left hand side equal to 0 minus 2 into 2. That means minus 4. Right hand side equal to 4. Now left hand side not equal to right hand side. Therefore this pair is 0, 2 is not a solution of x minus twice y equal to 4. This pair of value is not a solution of this equation, right? Now think about the other pair. Again x minus twice y equal to 4. Whether 2, 0, this pair is a solution of this equation. When x equal to 2 and y equal to 0, left hand side equal to x equal to 2 minus y equal to 0, 2 into 0. This is 2 minus 0 equal to 2. Right hand side is 4. Therefore 2, 0 is not a solution of x minus twice y equal to 4. This pair is also not a solution of this equation. Now discuss another pair, 4, 0. If 4, 0 is a solution of this equation. Now 4, 0 means x minus twice y. Left hand side is, in the left hand side x equal to 4. y equal to 2 into 0. 4 minus 0 equal to 4. This means right hand side of the equation is 4. Therefore 4 0 is a solution of x minus twice y equal to 4. This pair is a solution of this linear equation, right? Next, let us solve this equation. Find the value of k if x minus 2 y equal to 1 is a solution of this equation. Now let us discuss this. Here 2 1 x equal to 2 y equal to 1 is a solution of twice of x plus 3y equal to k. This pair is a solution of this equation. Now when x equal to 2 y equal to 1, in that case left hand side equal to twice x plus 3y, 2 into 2 x equal to 2, 3 into y equal to 1, so 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Now we know that in the equation left hand side and right hand side are same, so left hand side equal to right hand side. So left hand side is 7, right hand side is k, that is k equal to 7, right? Since this pair of numbers 2y is a solution of this equation, left hand side and right hand side will be same. Now when x equal to 2 and y equal to 1, left hand side becomes 7. Since left hand side and right hand sides are same, they must be equal. Since it is an equation, so k equal to 7. Thank you for watching. We will discuss similar problems in next class again.